out here. It has got me upside down again. Oh, I know what's wrong. My lens cap is on. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. Hello, everybody. Long time no see. I know I haven't been on in a while. This is just one of my little anxiety flare-ups where I become very afraid to do a video, and the longer it takes for me to get a video done, the more afraid I get to do a video. So I thought I got my mani box today from Butometry, and I thought this evening's little hey, how you doing? This evening's little exercise in demonstrating what comes in this box might help me be able to release the 3 or so videos I have got that are totally ready to film. I just have chickened out so far. Anyway, so I won't bother you anymore about any of that silliness. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate it. So here I am. Here we go. We've got the My Mani box for November. And what do we have here? I do like the bags for these, the boxes for these. I reuse them a lot when I'm sending friends polishes. Oh, thank you so much for understanding about my anxiety, Lizzie. All right, so we've got, looks like a full-size polish. Very cool. The name Femme Fatale makes me very excited. We've got a nice high-end bag. It looks like this says LYZ. I'm not familiar with it, but I will be by the end of the video. Here's our handy-dandy card that will tell us everything that comes in the box. And you might know, you might not know, this box has 2 versions. You can get the one for short nails or the one for long nails. And so when you see 2 plates by the MoYou London indicator, that will generally be because one of the plates is for long nails and one is for short. And you'll get the appropriate one based on the way that you set up your membership. All right, and we also have a brand new plate from Butometry. I'm very, very excited, and some glitter pots to work with. So let's move this out of the way and get going, shall we? Let's start opening some of these magical gifts. All right, I'm going to open this one because the plates are always my favorite part. Let's see what I can do here. Hey, Wendy, I'm so happy to see you. This is a really nice turnout. So essentially what you're all telling me is if I don't make a plate for a month, or if I don't make a video for a month or so, you miss me. And that is great. I'm happy to hear it. I have missed you too. All right. Oh, goody, goody, goody. So this is awesome news for you guys. I have this plate. So I'm going to play with this one. But guess what we're doing? We're going to do a giveaway. So this snow globe plate, Butometry's snow globe plate, you can see that at the bottom, is going to be given away in the next couple of weeks. Keep an eye out for that. That is really exciting. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside without pulling it out of all the paper. And you can see all of the really cool images. Now I've noticed, I've told you this before, the length and width of these images, there's no one else who does it like this. This Butometry's plates are just so equal opportunity. You know, even if you're a pro and that's what you do all day at your salon, we've got those long nails to cover you. And if you don't have that kind of thing, I do have a long nail stamping video that you can find on my channel. But hopefully you'll end up with a plate like this. So we've got some rainbows, and we've got some unicorns and teddy bears and llamas over here. Looks like a lot of fun. I'll try this out in just a moment. I'm going to look at all the plates right now. All right, so we've got, oh, looks like we've got both Noel collections. So this one is Noel 14. And I do love these. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have this one, so we might have another giveaway in the next couple of weeks. Yes, we do. This is one of my favorite plates they released last year. So, I will come back to you with more info on that just to confirm. But looks like we've got at least 2 giveaways for this box. And then, of course, I'll do a bigger video with this box to sort of give you some more ideas, because I like to help people out with ideas. All right. Ooh, and I don't think I have this one. This is exciting. What one is this? 13? And this is the one with layering. So, Cozy Winter, Dear Santa. Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun. Here's some mittens. I don't know exactly what all is in here. There's a nutcracker and a lantern. Oh, and some very modern kind of curlicue Christmas trees or fir trees. This looks like a lot of fun. Oh, and a Christmas cracker. That's the best. Okay, totally opening this one. So, let me get my stuff out of the way. How has everybody been doing? I hope you haven't let the rushing of the season get to you yet. I hope you're still able to be getting good sleep and keeping the stress to a minimum. Very exciting. Really loving this plate. All right, so also in the next couple of days I'm coming out with a video on, there's 12 days of Christmas plates that Beautometry just put out. And since I have you here and you're my captive audience, just wait a moment and I will come show you what I did. Because I'm pretty proud of these. So I would say talk amongst yourselves, but I don't know if you guys can see each other's. You can see each other's chat. All right. So here's what I did for that Christmas plate that Beautometry sent me. Really digging it. All right. I figured. Oh, I'm okay, Cassandra. I have actually been sick the whole month, basically. But I should be better soon. We thought it was a hernia, and it's not, but it is costochondroplasia or something like that. So just every time I cough or breathe or anything. Oh, I'm so glad you don't have any more surgeries coming up, Jen. So it's the 12 days of Christmas. And here is my Manny for that. And they have, you know, I put the background that's music notes. And then I deleted one of those with a little bit of a dotting tool. And since the partridge in the pear tree is day number 1, I put a 1 there where the space was. And then with the geese swimming, I put the 7 right there. I don't know if you can see, but I wanted it to be a kind of a unique look. And then the lady dancing, I didn't put any number by her because I had that beautiful staff music to put her on top of. So yeah, that is one of the minis that I will show you when I do that video. I've also got a 3 French hens Manny that I work lots of French into because of course I would. Anyway, so we are going to play with these plates now. But first, let's get to opening these polish and powders, shall we? Let's see. We've got, oh my goodness, this finish is beautiful. Look at this. That's like ice. Just ice. Come on. Can I even open it? I can open it. Okay, I'm not going to open it all the way until I see the other one. I'm going to set this bag aside. And this Mylar is particularly lovely as well. I'm trying to think how I might show you how to use this. And I think I might be coming upon a thought. I am coming upon a thought, and you will tell me what you think once I do it. That's how this works. I like to hear your feedback. Oh, I'm glad that there are a variety of Mylars then. All right. Here's the bubble wrap coming off. I hope Gozer doesn't hear that. Gozer comes running a mile a minute when he hears bubble wrap. Oh, I have totally... See, I love that movie. Thank you. That's the biggest compliment anyone could ever give me. To be like Mrs. Cheerwood. Oh my goodness, everybody look at this. Oh my goodness. I'm Mr. Cherrywood, sorry, but it is just that is one of my favorite movies from when I was a kid. So this is from Femme Fatale, and I thought I put aside, yes we did, I put aside let's read what it says. Isn't it, Tasha? It's so beautiful. Rich in Beauty, Romeo and Juliet Trio Valentine 2015. Okay, so this, you might find some swatches out in the wild on the internet. I love Femme Fatale too, Tasha. I really do. Something is going on with my viewfinder today. Everything is showing up about 4 inches to the left of where I think everything should be showing up. All right. So if you see me kind of wandering out of frame, they gave it to you. That is so cool, Zalizzy. That is so cool. So I really like this. One of the things you can do if you don't want to have to put so many layers of a sparkly jelly polish on is you could choose like a taupe or something like that, and you can start applying the polish over the taupe. There's one more technique I'm going to show you real quick, even though we're in a bit of a bind as far as time goes. I took a migraine pill, and I don't have a lot of time left of being able to be upright and talking. It has just been one of those months. All right, so this one's pretty good. Let's see. Not getting much of a... That's okay, Tasha, thanks. My sister's was so much worse. I have 2 twin sisters. They're younger than me. They're twins. I'm just their older sister. But we are like absolutely identical sisters. We all look so much alike, like so much alike. And we all have the exact same health problems. Like we call each other on the days when we get migraines so that to check in and see who's got the migraine, who's got the vertigo, who's got what. It's just an adventure. But I mean, at least it's better than suffering alone, as far as I think of it. And sometimes we interrupt each other's misery to post funny memes or something in our little group on Facebook Messenger. All right, so this is the way to get a pure coat of glitter on if you don't want to really have to account for all that jelly. Because the jelly is going to suck up into this makeup wedge. And I'm just gonna dab, 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 dab. Just a little bit there. Just a teeny little bit more. I've got that all dabbed up, yeah? All right. Can you even see it? You're supposed to be able to see how complete that is. Let me top coat it so that you'll all be duly impressed. It really does look cool. So, and really a fan of this polish. I'm so excited that we got this one. Oh, thank you so much, Felicity. I actually want, speaking of seating position, I do need to find some way that I can sit down and make these videos and still see the frame, because I am standing up so that I can see when I'm going in and out of frame. All right, can anybody see this? I hope you all can. It's so beautiful. I mean, it would be perfect for like a New Year's Eve, New Year's Day polish for sure. When we haul out all the sparkle that we have. All right, now I'm gonna cover this Mylar before I show you all those plates. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna pull this, which I made this swatch for a very different reason. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my sticky base coat. This is called my snowfall technique. I don't do it a lot with, what's the word? I don't do it a lot with sticky base coat. Let's see if it works out. We're just going to give this a moment to dry. 30 seconds to the most, I think, is. And I wonder if I have my little, I have a little thing that acts kind of like a scoop. You'll know what I am talking about once I see it, but I don't see it because I have too many possessions. Let's say about this. I'll use this as the scoop. And pull a little bit out of there. All right, we're sticking it on. I don't know if you can see it, but this is a nice kind of a subtle way to do it. Before I top coat it, well, let's see what else I can do. Before I top coat it, I am going to kind of press down the Mylar so I'm not fighting the direction that it's going with my top coat. And now we're going to go ahead and put plenty of top coat on there. And I am using Seche Vite. And then we've got our Mylar. I hope you can tell how good that looks. That's pretty fun. And if you don't like the way you've got a formation, you can always kind of move it out of the way. Although it's easier before you top coat it. Let's be frank. All right. So there's that one. And then I will move on from the Mylars, but I do want to show you the one that looks, I want to show you the one that looks what's the word? Snowy. I have this all put together. And I'm going to grab the sticky base coat. And I'm going to just sort of apply it higgledy-piggledy. I don't really care how it works. I'm going to wait about 30 seconds. And while I do that, I'm going to get my, what's the word? I'm going to get my clipboard ready so that we can look at some of the new polishes. Nope, new plates. So here we go. I don't know if you can see. These Mylars fit right in to this. I did a kind of a smush look with this one. So I wanted to make those show just a few little Mylars. I wanted to make that, as you say, Tasha, wow. I wanted to make this one into a wow. And I would say even what you think you might be doing with stamping, I don't know. I think this might be a nail I would leave plain, just the way it is. There we go. I bet it'll be awesome, Jennifer. All right, so looks like I've got my wow. Yeah, that's pretty flippin' fantastic. Okay, let's go. Let's see if I can, we're playing a game today for this video. Our game is, how long can we go chatting between and amongst ourselves before an angry man playing a video game enters our hearing? The roommate is upstairs playing something with shotguns and everything else, you know. All right, and there's almost always yelling. So I'm grabbing, what am I grabbing here? I don't want to use this one just because it would affect my ability to give it away. So let's just hold on this one. I am going to grab this, these two. And I already have some of this going on. Oh yes, Call of Duty. I do remember that being a thing. He also plays something called Apex that makes him yell. I don't know anything about that game. All right, let's see. I know I have plenty of... Okay, let's see. We're going to show you... Here's going to be snow globe. And the white is for the kind of shine. And I'll show you how that looks in just a minute. These are really super plates. There's so much versatility in them. Doop, doop. No, I took too long. All right. I just put a little bit of sticky base coat on the paper. I'm going to grab some acetone. I always make mistakes. That's one promise I can't make you, that I won't make a mistake. But usually when I make a mistake, it helps you learn something, or at least that is my hope. All right, we've got I'm just going to do brown here because I want to show you how tall this sticker is. These images are so cool. And I just happen to have the brown out. All right, and I'm using a card scraper for this. There we go. And of course you can isolate any of those words that you want to use. It's one of my favorite things to do with words on manis. And then I'm going to see if I lasted too long or if it's going to stick. There we go. And now we're going to see how that specular highlight looks like in the white. And then maybe tomorrow evening or the evening after, I'll go ahead and do another live to play a little bit more with these plates. I'm going to ask Therese for some of her inspiration images so that I have some more ideas. So here is some unicorn stamping. And I'm going to do that on the paper again. There we go. You know what? That would make great nursery wallpaper. I certainly would have loved it. My last one from this plate, I'm going to go ahead and grab the specular highlight. Now the specular highlight is that white bit that kind of gives a piece of art its three-dimensionality, if you will. So in this case, it's going to be this. There's some pop art nails that are kind of outlined and they're in bright colors right now that you might have seen around. And that little, there's like a little line, curved line on them. That is also a specular highlight. And I'm just using regular Sinful colors because I don't want this to be too complicated. And for these tiny images, I usually keep the polish on top for a count of 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. Then I scrape. Then I roll. We see that I have my bit that I wanted on there. And let's try again. Next time I go live, I'll figure out what's wrong with my orientation. And see how that turned out? You see how that instantly became a little bit more three-dimensional? I hope you do. Really like that. And with this being a layered plate, you can always put a black outline around that specular highlight if you want. So, now before I kick you off, or rather, before I run away to a headache poultice and all sorts of other extremely relaxing activities, I guess, let's try one of these images. I'm going to see how the Christmas tree works with, it looks like there are 2 ways to decorate it. Let me bring this up to you so you can see what I'm talking about. Hey Alexa, how you doing? It's so good to see you. So I've got the Christmas tree here, and then we've got that garland over here, and we've got lights over here. So that is what I was thinking. So let's see. Let me find a color. Do I have a green out? Any green will do. Here is a green that will do. This is a Maniology green. And we're just gonna... I don't want to really run around with this big piece of paper anymore. Let me think. Do I have a... I do. I have an index card. Okay. So I'm just going to take this index card. And that way I can keep that in frame and I won't have to worry about it. One scrape. Nope. The reason I did 2 scrapes there is my thing just dug into the image a little bit, and we don't want that. I'm trying to be very careful but also fast with this, because you need it to be really fresh to stick it on the paper. And we've done it. All right. So we've got that Christmas tree stuck to the paper. And going to need that all cleaned up so we can do our next little adventure. How many of you would prefer to see the lights, and how many of you would prefer to see the garland around the tree? I'm either doing this one or this one. Probably the first one to respond gets their way, because lights. Okay, lights, camera, action. We're going to do lights. And it's a very good thing that you said lights, because I'm going to tell you, I know we all prefer to show rather than tell, but I'm going to tell you about a technique called LED lighting that's going to make this a lot of fun for you. So if you see, I'm grabbing these lights. I'm going to let it stay there for just a moment. As I've been saying, it really does help the pickup. All right, so now we're going to scrape once, grab these, pull a little bit of this off, and hope for success. Now this probably would have worked out better if I had used an official stamping polish, but I did not see one. And if you can see this, I hope you can see those little white lights. And all you need to do, if you want those lights to be colored, is use a dry erase marker and a little bit of alcohol and your tiniest brush. And you can hand paint with that clear paint and individually color every little one of those white lights. Another option is to use a color that's already sheer. I'm going to give you guys just a little example of those. Let's talk about this orange. This is called All Out Kings, and it is a fluorescent sheer polish. And I'm just going to try to find a place that has the white where I can see it, so I can show you all what I do with these. I don't know if you can see the... Yeah, you can see the orange. And that, my friends, is how we do it. So I hope you've enjoyed this particular unboxing. I have. It's a great one. Very awesome. I'm so excited that it came out well. And don't forget to look for a couple more lives from me. And maybe just do me a favor in the comments. You know, if you haven't seen me post anything, say, hey, I like your videos. Please post videos soon. Because I do need a kick in the butt sometimes when anxiety gets me all the way down. All right? Have a lot of fun. I hope that your December is going absolutely great. I love you all. Let's make art together soon. Bye-bye.